I'm dead broke. What should I do? It's Rick Ginn. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to get out of your broke mindset and teach you step by step how to jumpstart your wholesaling real estate business with absolutely no money. But before I get into it, do me a favor, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button to continue to receive the best information on wholesaling today. So congratulations. Being broke is the ultimate learning tool. By being broke, you can actually learn how to fix the problem and how to actually become financially free. See, the moment we identify why we are broke, we can actually look into it and fix it. So if you're broke, do me this favor. Just take a simple spreadsheet. You can use an Excel spreadsheet. Heck, you can use a notepad. And I want you to write down your monthly income. And then next to it, I want you to write down your expenses. And I want you to go in your bank account and write it line for line for at least the last 3 months. And the problem's going to be apparent. You spend more than you make and you're not fixing your income problem. But here's the good news. I'm here to fix that for you. So number one, before we show you how to fix this by using wholesaling real estate, you have to fix your broken mindset on why you are currently broke. Once you understand that you have too many expenses and not enough income, and focus on the income side and stop spending money on your foolish stuff, you can use your brokenness as rocket fuel to launch your wholesaling real estate business. And guys, I'm going to let you on an absolute little secret. If you are looking at wholesaling real estate and you're curious about it, that's probably why you're watching the video. I'm here to tell you the proof is in the pudding. I've been doing wholesaling real estate for 20 plus years. My son started when he's 17. He's been doing it 5 plus years. We have a proven track record to getting this business done. And not only have we done it, hundreds of thousands of other people have done it, so you know it works. In fact, I'm a little bit biased. I'm here to tell you my honest opinion. Wholesaling real estate is the #1 vehicle for you to achieve financial freedom, regardless of your background, your education, or your financial status. So let's jump on it. Let's get it fixed. So you know you have a problem. You know how to address it. So how are we going to use wholesaling real estate with no money to jumpstart your real estate careers? Well, the first thing you have to identify is you are going to have to use the hustle grind mode. And all that means is we don't have money for you. You don't have money to pay someone to coach you. So you're going to have to figure this out for free. So here's the really cool thing about this. You couldn't be starting at a better time in wholesaling real estate. Going into 2023, it's going to be the greatest opportunity I think we've seen in the last 15 years. And the really neat part is me and my son Zach have developed a course at freewholesaling.com where we teach you our 25 years plus experience, how to do this business from start to finish, not only to get your first deal, but to get you to your first $100,000. So go over to freewholesaling.com, dive into the modules and get started studying. You see, because we're going to teach you that you're not going to use the school system like traditionally study, take a test, and then figure it out 5 or 6 years later in the real world. You are actually going to dive in the modules and you are going to get out there active, step by step, using action to learn while you earn. So let's get into it. I'm going to break down the simple process for you to get started wholesaling real estate with absolutely no money. First things first, number one, we have to identify the most highly motivated seller. This means we need to find people that need to sell their house, not want to sell their house. There is a huge difference. The people that want to sell their house go to a realtor. The people that need to sell their house find people like you and me, wholesalers, and those are the people you need to find. So you're saying, Rick, how do I find the greatest, most highly motivated list? And I'm going to break it down for you. The first strategy, the easiest one, and you have to implement this, is what we call driving for dollars. And it simply is get in your car, get on your bike, get on your running shoes, I don't care what it is, and go out and look for ugly houses. Look for houses that don't fit in neighborhoods. We teach you in detail how to do this at freewholesaling.com. Simply write down these addresses and record them. The next step on finding highly motivated lists for free is what we call government lists. And these are lists that are basically created by your local governments, your agents, and your county level. So the first one is on the court level leads. These are going to be your pre-foreclosures, your probates, your evictions, evictions, and these can be found at the courthouse, and they're 100% free, and they are public information. The next set of lists under government lists are lists you're going to pull at your local level on your counties, and sometimes they're with your municipalities, and sometimes they're just with your county property appraisers or your county records department. And you're looking specifically for code violations. These are lists of people that's houses that have gotten out of code, meaning they either have rundown maintenance, they have holes in the roof, they got blue tarps, the weeds are too high. The list goes on and on. Sometimes the neighbors report them, sometimes the city drives by and reports them and gives them a violation. These are really motivated leads, and these leads you really want to attack. The next set of lists you can go after is what we call fire damaged properties, and these are properties that caught on fire. These people need help. The properties are in disrepair and they need cash buyers, and we are perfect for them. How do I get that list? Simply go to your local fire department. This should be of public information, and request the list. Once again, all these lists we're requesting, we are killing them with kindness, because we are going to have to overcome any resistance we get with persistence. To get these lists, you are going to get some resistance, meaning I've got to have a supervisor do that. I have to have somebody sign off on it. Understand it's coming. To overcome resistance, you beat it with persistence. Keep that in mind with getting in these lists. One of my last favorite free lists is the water shutoff list. And this is going to come from your local municipalities that run waters. They got to be public companies. By getting those lists, if the water's not on, guys, most likely these are going to be motivated sellers. Now, once you get these lists, you can decide and do a third option we do, which is called reverse driving for dollars. And all we do is take a sticky note, stick it on the door. So maybe you were doing pre-foreclosures, you got that at your county level courthouse, and maybe you got 30 leads there. And then basically you put a sticker on that door and say, hey, listen, this is John. I want to talk to you about your house. And you put on a phone number. Why do you do this strategy? Because it's super efficient. If I put 100 stickers on door and 5 people want to talk to me, I only spend my time talking to those 5 people instead of chasing around the other 95. And the next set of lists that you guys are going to chase is you're going to go after local lists. So you can get them from property managers. They have tons of properties. You just got to find the ones that are tired, weak, vacant, and run down. Those are the ones that you want to attack. You can go after estate sales companies. These are companies that help people sell houses with a lot of junk, or people have passed away. They are dynamite people to market. It is phenomenal. Your title companies, they have endless amounts of lists of people looking to sell their properties, and also expired listings through realtors. Now that you have a game plan for all these lists that you're going to chase down, and you're going to use your hustle and grind mode to get it, and you're not going to get every one of them, but if you get at least half of them, you're well on your way to finding your first motivated seller. After you get these lists, step number 2 is going to be basically get the seller's information. Like, what do you mean by that? You have to skip trace them, and skip trace is the art of getting the seller's phone number. How do you do that? You get the property address off the property appraiser site of the property you wrote down. Maybe you found an ugly house while you're driving for dollars. And then you're going to go to truepeoplesearch.com and skip trace it to get their phone number. Guess what? You're going to have to suck it up. This is going to be a lot of work because you have to do it for free. You have to hustle and grind. You might have to work through the wee hours of the night to get these phone numbers. Until you earn some money, it's hard to pay for services you don't have the money for. So go to truepeoplesearch.com, and I want you to find these sellers' phone numbers. Now, step 3 is once you have the seller's phone number, you have the property address, you have their name, you're simply going to reach out and contact them. And you've got to understand, guys, this is a volume game, especially if you're doing this with no money. The more people you contact, the higher rate of your success in wholesaling. You are going to have to contact as many people as humanly possible. So I want your list to be big and robust. It is vitally important. And what you're going to do is basically going to be qualifying these people. You're going to use the method called MCTP. That stands for motivation, condition, timeline, and price. We teach you all this over at freewholesaling.com. Go over there and we'll give you the details. We're going to give you the scripts. You're going to reach out and contact these sellers, and you're looking for people with high motivation that are interested in selling their properties. Now you go on to step 4 is once you identify someone who's interested in selling their property, you're simply going to make them an offer. So in step 4, you are going to make what we call lowball offers. And we teach you at freewholesaling.com how to go for the no. We simplify this. Guys, we're not realtors. We need to get properties under contract for the best price humanly possible. We're not looking to give our highest and best offer up front. So we're going to teach you a method on going for no. It ensures you get the absolute best price and you find the seller's rock rock bottom price. We teach you this all at freewholesaling.com. And as an added bonus at freewholesaling.com, you get to use our contracts. They're simple 2-page contracts. They are proven them. I've used them 20 plus years. We're going to go ahead and share that with you, so don't worry about that. And then step 5 is simply, once you have the properties under contract, we're going to teach you how to reach out to local cash buyers who are interested in buying properties for cash and paying you a very handsome assignment fee. This is a fee you get for handing your contract off to your cash buyer, and this process can all be done within less than 2 weeks from the time you meet with your first motivated seller and the time you actually get your paycheck. And the target, honestly, is to earn anywhere between $5,000 and $25,000 a deal. There are no limits. We've earned 6 figures just on one single family house. I've earned $5,000 on a house. I don't know. All I want to do is volume. And remember, we are not in the business of flipping homes. We're in the business of flipping contracts. That is what the heart of wholesaling real estate is. Don't get mixed up. We sell to the people that fix and flip houses. We are not that person. You see, the money in real estate is in finding the deals. It's never in doing the final rehab, listing it with a realtor and doing all that. That's for TV shows. We don't do that at wholesaling real estate. So I know this is a lot of information, and that's why everything you need to get started in wholesaling with absolutely no money is at freewholesaling.com. The main thing you have to understand is you have to follow it step by step. You cannot change it to make it fit for your personality, because if your personality is already broke from before, we're trying to fix that. So it's imperative you go through each one of the modules and you take immediate action. Don't wait 3 months. Don't wait 6 months. It's not going to work. Most people that start freewholesaling.com that actually have success start taking action in their first week. Do not be the person that procrastinates, because you're trying to fix your problem, not trying to make it worse. So here's the good news is, you know how to identify if you're broke. You know how to address and fix the problem. And now you can use wholesaling real estate to get out of your financial problem and get you in financial freedom. And most important thing you got to understand is you get freedom of your own time back. And to me, that is the most important thing. Listen, money's just a tool to make your life better. Don't let it dominate your life. I want you to have complete freedom with your family, with your friends, and have the money to solve problems to make your life easier. You see, wholesaling real estate really works. It's changed my life radically. It's changed my son's life, my family's life. And what I want you to understand is wholesaling real estate will fix a lot of your financial issues, but you have to change your relationship with money going forward. When you start bringing the money in through wholesaling, you have to clearly identify that money and not repeat your past habits that created this problem in the beginning. I want to leave you with this last thought. Here's how I look at my wholesaling business every day. When I come into work in the morning, I pretend I am broke every day. Why? Because it creates huge urgency and I don't get lazy. You see, a lot of people get money, they get lazy and they think they can take the day off. I don't have to market today. So if you start every day like you're broke, like a lot of you are starting right now, and you remember that feeling, it will drive you for the next 20 years. It's done for me. I know it's done it for my son. Guys, you tell me what you think in the comments below. Are you going to use wholesaling real estate to fix your financial woes? Do you ultimately want to use financial freedom to get there? I'm telling you, you can do it for free. People who tell you can't do it for free usually have an agenda, and be very clear. See if they're trying to sell you a course. You don't need a course for wholesaling real estate. Just go over to freewholesaling.com. Guys, I appreciate your time. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you smash that like button if you enjoy this content. Hit that subscribe button. This is Rick Ginn, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.